It's a scorching summer day, and the pom-poms cheerleading squad is feeling pretty bummed out. Why? Well, they've just started offering this cool cheer delivery service, but guess how many requests they've gotten so far? Big fat zero. Nada. Zilch. There's Kanata, scratching her head, wondering if anyone even wants their support. Poor thing's looking all dejected. Meanwhile, Nodoka's already thinking about hitting the books. I mean, summer break's almost over, right? But hold on to your pom-poms, because things are about to get interesting. Just as they're about to call it quits, boom. They get a visitor. It's Banka Rara from the Omaebashi High School Cheer Committee. Now this is where the plot thickens. See, Omaebashi High, or Maitaka as they call it, has this intense rivalry with Takanosaki High. Ike Takataka. We're talking 120 years of heated competition in all sorts of sports. And get this, their baseball teams just made it to the prefectural quarterfinals. Kicker? They're up against Takataka, and they haven't beaten them in a whole decade. Talk about pressure, right? Now, Rara's not your average cheerleader. She's got this wild idea that their losing streak is all because of weak cheering. Can you believe it? She's convinced that if they cheer hard enough, they can make miracles happen. So what does she do? She marches right up to pom-poms and asks them to join forces for this big game. But wait, gets better. Turns out one of the pom-poms girls, Kanata, is actually from Takataka. I know, right? Total plot twist. Everyone's freaking out, but Rara? She sees it as an opportunity. She looks Kanata dead in the eye and challenges her to cheer against her own school. Talk about being put on the spot. While all this is going down, we find out that Nodoka used to be part of the Omaebashi cheer committee, but she's not exactly jumping for joy about getting involved again. She thinks all this talk about being as one and living and dying together is a bit much. In her mind, it's the athletes doing the real work, not the cheerleaders shaking their pom-poms. Fast forward to game day, and let me tell you, the atmosphere is electric. Both cheer squads are bringing their A-game. You meet Wildberry, captain of the Takataka cheer squad, and, get this, Rara's childhood friend. These two have some history, let me tell ya. Wildberry's all about sports cheer, while Rara's sticking to the traditional cheer squad style. The game kicks off, and it's like watching a ping-pong match. Back and forth, back and forth. The cheer squads are going all out, sometimes even stealing the spotlight from the actual game. There's this one girl, Miyabi, who's so into dancing that she can't help but break it down right in the middle of the enemy's attack. Talk about dedication. As the innings fly by, Takataka starts pulling ahead. The score's 10-5 in their favor, and things are looking pretty grim for Maitaka. Some of the cheerleaders are ready to throw in the towel, but not Rara. No, sir. She gives this heart-pumping speech, telling everyone to keep cheering until the very last second. And would you believe it? Her words light a fire under the team. Suddenly, Maitaka's players are on a roll. They're scoring left and right, and before you know it, they're just 1 point behind. The whole stadium's on edge as Maitaka's last batter steps up to the plate. It's do or die time. A home run means a walk-off win, but if he's out, game over. You could hear a pin drop as the batter swings. Ball goes flying, soaring through the air. Everyone's holding their breath, but then, heartbreak. It's caught. Maitaka loses the game, but man, what a fight they put up. After the game, there's this really touching moment between Rara and Nodoka. Rara's bawling her eyes out, but get this, it's not because they lost. It's because she cheered with everything she had. It's like she's just realized how powerful real, heartfelt cheering can be. And you can see it's having an effect on Nodoka too. As the sun's setting and everyone's heading home, the pom-poms girls are giving a little cheer for Nodoka. Seems like she's had a change of heart about this whole cheerleading thing. It's been quite a day for her, going from, this is pointless, to, hey, maybe there's something to this after all. But that's not all, folks. Throughout the day, we get these little glimpses into everyone's personalities. There's Kanata, torn between her loyalty to her school and her new friends. Nodoka, wrestling with her past experiences and her current feelings. Rara, with her unwavering passion and belief in the power of cheering. And let's not forget Wildberry, Rara's rival but also childhood friend, adding that extra spice to the competition. We also see how the other members of Pom-Poms react to all this. Some are totally into it, jumping right into the spirit of things. Others are a bit more hesitant, not quite sure what to make of this intense rivalry and all the emotion flying around. And the baseball players. Even though we don't focus on them too much, you can see how the cheering affects them. Sometimes it pumps them up, other times it seems to add to the pressure. It's like this whole other layer to the game that's happening off the field. As everyone's heading home, you can feel that something's changed. It's not just about winning or losing anymore. It's about the connections they've made, the passion they've discovered, and the realization that sometimes giving it your all is what really counts. So there you have it, a day filled with highs and lows, laughter and tears, and a whole lot of cheering. It's been quite a ride for our pom-poms crew, and something tells me this is just the beginning of their adventures. Who knows what's in store for them next? One thing's for sure, with their newfound spirit and understanding, they're ready to tackle whatever comes their way. And as the stars come out and the stadium lights dim, you can't help but feel a little charged up yourself. After all, who wouldn't feel a bit more peppy after witnessing all that passion and dedication? It's enough to make you want to grab a pair of pom-poms and start cheering yourself.
Save it tonight.